This is going to be a short tutorial on how to use the About section of Google Classroom. Now you've invited students and you've set their permission. Now the next step is you go to the About section of your classroom, and this is where you can add a class description, and also you can even put a room number. So I'm making up a room number. Now the real neat part about this section, I'm going to hit save to save that, is that you can come down and invite co-teachers. So if you come in here and you actually type in another teacher's email address and add them and invite them, they have the same rights and privileges that you do in this classroom environment. So that's really great. Now adding class materials is pretty cool. So you can come in here and say, great research website, and I'm just making this up, and add a link and put a link to that website right here and add it and then hit post. So whenever the students come in, they see these materials. Now, what I think is really a cool way to do this is come down here and say class resources, okay? And then the next step is stay here, go open a new tab and go to Google. And then what I'm going to do is once I get to Google, I'm going to click on the app grid, and I'm going to click on Google Drive. So here we go. All right, I'm going to click on Drive. And now what I'm going to do is create a new folder, and I'm going to call it, I'm making this up, you would name it your classroom name. So I'm going to make this up. So Google Classroom Assignment Folder. And in here I can make a new, right click and make a new folder, and I can say homework. I can make a new folder here and say review guides. I can come in here and say new video and say instructional videos that I create or that I have. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is click back onto my drive. On that new folder I created, I'm going to right click on it and click share. And I'm going to click get shareable link. And I'm going to copy that link that was just created. And it says anyone at Gainesville City Schools with the link can view. So now what I'm going to do is go back to right here where it says class resources. I'm going to click on the link right here and I'm going to click paste. And I'm going to click add the link. And then I'm going to hit post. Now anytime the student comes to the about page, they can actually click on this link and it'll open up and it'll see all the folders and everything you put in there from Google Drive. So if you want to add and organize class resources, this is a great way to use this. Now, the reason why I didn't use the Drive folder is because before it wouldn't let me do that. So if I go to my Drive and let me go last modified and I click the folder, it's not going to let me select the folder. So the best way to do that is the way that I showed you by getting a shareable link to the folder and adding it that way. So I hope you enjoyed this short video on the About page. I think it's a great place for you to add resources and also invite co-teachers and give students more information to access. Thank you so much for watching.